Yeah, the fourth one.
The fourth initiative is 1,000 Small Times, a unique initiative propagated by LocalGovt. Today there is massive migration to big cities, distant big cities where most of the young people go without much skills, and they survive, eke out a precarious livelihood at a very low level of income. What we have to do is, in Andhra Pradesh, build 1,000 small towns, spend 30 to 40 crores per small town for education, healthcare, agro-processing industry, water supply, drainage, parks, and other amenities. Make them hubs of economic activity close to the people. Ensure that each one generates an employment of about 5,000 to 6,000 people at least. That means in these 1,000 towns alone, you're getting 50 to 60 lakh new employment in Andhra Pradesh. Make them agro-industrial hubs and economic activity. Suddenly you will see a phenomenal boom at a marginal cost of 30 to 40,000 crores, which is only 4% of the public exchequer's expenditure in the next 5 years.
Okay. Time frame. Time frame for the infrastructure to put in place for the 1,000 small towns. 5 years? Okay. Last initiative.
And the final initiative is again unique to LocalGovt. Local governments as a third tier of government. There will be a district government with a directly elected head of the district government. We call him district premier, with his own cabinet or own, with all the portfolios and the power and the resources. And each village and town will be a self-governing republic. And as I mentioned before, for each panchayat and for each municipality or for urban areas, for each ward and division, there will be a per capita grant of 1,000 rupees per annum to take care of the local needs. And all the things that will be decided, that can be decided and managed at the local level, will be transferred to local government. In effect, the citizen will be the center of the government, and most of the things will be at the local level of government. This is called the principle of subsidiarity, and LocalGovt will build a district government framework within 1 to 2 years after coming into office.
Great. Now you have 3 minutes with you to convey your message to the entire group, network, and this will be circulated to the entire society. So you can decide to use any language of your choice, and we will translate to other 2 languages. If you are talking in English, Hindi and Telugu, Hindi, then Telugu and English. If Telugu, Hindi and English. Shoot.
Wait a bit. LocalGovt is about the dreams of all the young people of India. It's not just another political party seeking power. It's about transforming the nature of politics. It's about rejuvenating India. You take poverty. You can never eradicate poverty by giving freebies, by treating people as beggars. You can eradicate that only by education, by healthcare, by skills and employment, by value addition in agriculture and traditional occupations, and by giving a measure of social security. LocalGovt has a unique program of 1 crore families, 10 million families in Andhra Pradesh, completely coming out of poverty through their own savings and public support, by which within 5 to 7 years, each of these families will be able to have 1 lakh rupees in their own private account. They can do what they like with that. Imagine what happens to a community in which education, healthcare, employment, this kind of social security and agricultural incomes are guaranteed. Poverty will be a thing of the past. By which within 5 to 7 years, each of these families will be able to have 1 lakh rupees in their own private account. They can do what they like with that. Imagine what happens to a community in which education, healthcare, employment, this kind of social security and agricultural incomes are guaranteed. Poverty will be a thing of the past. Corruption or administrative malaise or centralization, incompetence, politics as business, all these must be addressed and can be addressed. Not tomorrow, not 5 years later, but today, because India is desperately in need of a transformation. All of us wail, complain, shout, criticize, protest, abuse politicians and political process. The only antidote to ugly politics is better politics and clean politics. All of you, you and I, must be partners in this. LocalGovt is a party for everybody. It's merely a platform for all of you. Elect your own leadership, choose your own candidates, articulate this agenda, provide leadership, change the country. Here is an open offer. Join. Come and join. Let's change the country.
Thank you.